Hi Coach Basics, Erica here. Today I'm going to talk to you about social media and why it's so important and some tips and tricks to help you get started. Okay, so social media is the glue of your business. If you neglect posting consistently and showing up consistently, your business will not go anywhere. I promise you that. Social media is kind of like our storefront. We're not a traditional business, as in we don't have a place for people to physically go and buy something, but our Facebook and our Instagram or whatever it is that you are really focusing on, that is your storefront. And so you should treat it as such and treat it as a business. It really helps to build trust and community. It's not for selling. Don't think of your page as a place to sell. It's a place to share. It's a place to tell stories about yourself and your life and to connect with other people and to build relationships. Most of your inviting is going to happen behind the scenes in private conversations. So you don't want to be posting flyers and stock images from Google and all of that kind of stuff, because people, when they see that stuff, if you just take a photo of your Shakeology and or your Shakeology bag, I should say, and post it, or you take a photo of like your 21 Day Fix DVD and post that, people are going to scroll right by. They see that all day long. You want to be a person that they can relate to, not just a health and fitness coach. Show people who you are. You know, it's really important to get vulnerable, and I know that that can be really hard for some people to really open up, but I can promise you that when you do that, your business is going to take off, because people can tell when you're not being genuine, when you're not being the real you. They want to connect. As human beings, we want to connect with other human beings like us, right? So if you're not showing who you really are, it's going to be hard to attract the people who are like you. And if you're trying to talk to people who aren't like you, it's going to be that much harder for you to build your business. When you can talk to people who you relate to, it's much easier, right? So that's your goal on social media, to share who you are, tell stories. Obviously, we all have a story. We're all different and unique. And, you know, your story is going to be different from everybody else's story. But when I share my story, I kind of break it up into bits and pieces. You know, I might share a little bit about my my childhood. I grew up in a very abusive home, and I've shared part of that. Let's see, my biological father, he doesn't really want anything to do with me, and while that sucks and everything, it's something that I've overcome, and so I share that. I had a boyfriend who was very controlling, and it really affected my self-esteem and my confidence, and I share that. I think sharing those stories has really helped people to relate to me, and that's why I have a strong community on my page. So when you focus on being a storyteller, you know, you can take, like when you search on Pinterest, you're going to find a ton of different quotes, right? Take those quotes and put them on original photos of yourself. It's okay to share a quote every now and again that's just like a plain, you know, background and whatever, but you want to really connect those quotes to you and tell a little bit of a story with it. It has to be eye-catching. You know, make sure you have good lighting. Make sure that it's a pretty picture. I know that when I scroll through Facebook, if it's something that doesn't really catch my eye, I just keep scrolling, right? You want people to stop and to read and want to read what you have written. Your goal on social media is to add value to people. Like I said before, you're not trying to sell them anything. Well, you are. You're sharing your journey and you're being a product of the product, but you're not trying to explicitly sell anybody anything. You never want to say, if you want to buy this, click on this link. That's not ever going to work. It's not ever going to get you a sale. So you're adding value to people. You're sharing healthy recipes. You're sharing tips and tricks. You're sharing your workouts. You're sharing your journey, your struggles, that kind of stuff. I share this quote later on in Coach Basics, but I want to mention it here too because it really fits. This is by Jon Acuff. He says, always play to the size of your heart, not your audience. Awesome gets up for 2 people or 200. Take that to heart. You're not posting on Facebook to get likes. If you post to get likes and that's your focus, you're going to quit. Because in the beginning, when you don't have that strong community, nobody's going to like it. Nobody's going to comment. That's just how it is. But if you're posting to add value and to help people rather than to get likes, you're going to stay consistent and you're going to keep doing it. So you have to switch your mindset to that. every day when you're posting, why am I posting this? Does it add value to the people that I'm trying to serve? That's what you should be thinking to yourself. There are people who are watching you who will never ever comment or like anything that you post. And months from now down the road, they're going to message you and they're going to say, I've been watching your posts and I just want to say thank you. I can't tell you how many posts or how many messages I've gotten like that from people I didn't even know were paying attention. So you have to remember that and have faith in that what you are doing is helping people. And if you do that and you stay consistent no matter what, even when you get one like on a photo, then your business is going to grow. So when you message somebody, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go to your page. If they don't know you very well, they're going to go to your page and they're going to look at your page and they're going to think, what is she all about? They're going to scroll through those first couple of photos, okay? So you don't want them to be salesy. You don't want them to be negative. It has to be positive, uplifting. You want that person to message you back, right? And they're not going to do that if you're somebody that they don't want to talk to. So think about that when you're posting every day. Okay, so just to recap real quick, you want to be vulnerable, share your story. We're not salesmen, we're storytellers. We share our journey, we're product of the product. Eye-catching photos, right? Good lighting, no stock photos. Commit to doing it long term. This is going to take a while to build up the trust and community. It's not overnight. Your posts are going to not be as great now as they will be in a year, and you just have to trust in that you're going to learn and get better as you go. I mean, you should have seen my posts when I first started. It was like one line, right? That's all I had. I didn't know how to motivate people. I had one line and a photo. And now my posts are much different, but it's only because I've been practicing this whole time. And you're not posting for likes, you're posting to help people. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you later. Bye.